Hello Aquarians and cross watchers, welcome to your video. So today I'm creating this video for you on February 17th or February 18th 2025, depending on where you're at in the world. And I want to say happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to those of you who are celebrating your birthday. So I don't know what's going to come out, but I want to be the first to tell you guys that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you. And thank you so much for being here at Aquarius by Aquarius. And I'm your host, Colleen. So keep in mind, it's a general reading. You can reverse the roles, and also keep in mind you might be on or near this frequency if the reading resonates or closely resonates. Okay, all right, let's see what wants to come out here. I post 2 videos every day, okay, one between 4 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Florida time, and I post another one at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with a live chat. So if you like to get in and chat with others, I don't repost videos, I delete old videos. All right, let's see what comes out here. Show me what I need to see today. For those who are watching, show me what I need to see. For the Aquarians or those watching, keep in mind we have a little bit of everything in our chart. Oh boy, well, I wasn't asking for it, but we do have twin flame. We got twin flame right there. Some of you might be dealing with twin flames, meeting twin flames. We'll have to see when the tarot comes out. Some of you might be detaching. That is something depending on when you meet your twin flame. Some of you may have to detach from the twin flame. Some people have successful twin flame relationships. It all depends on you and your journey and where you're at and what you wrote into your chart for yourself. And it says, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. A lot of times the twin flame will have an age difference, cultural difference, be in another part of the world. You'll meet them by accident, through work, through friends. Oftentimes, the divine masculine twin flame comes across as someone who has a lot of options. Okay, not saying that the divine feminine doesn't. The divine feminine absolutely does, but just saying this is depending on how you guys come together. All right. Some twin flames come together and they stay together, and some twin flames come together and then they go through a separation phase, which that's really an illusion. There's no such thing as separation from the soul or from the self. Physical body is different, but the soul remains the same. So let's get into this. I didn't ask for it, but it definitely looks like it's a twin flame reading. So we're going to do 9 cards, and then I'm going to clarify with 9 cards, and then we will close out with an angel oracle. We have 5 of Swords. Queen of Cups reverse. Oh boy. It's not, and you know, sometimes the twin flame, you could be coming back in, or like I said, you're meeting them. But right now it looks like for some of you, your twin flame has had an argument, possibly, or will have an argument with somebody before returning. Some of you, this person is prepared to return and to stay, okay? Because the Emperor is divine masculine right in the center of this. There's an argument with the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is literally Pisces energy. Doesn't have to be. It could be like a mother or mother figure, okay? In a twin flame reading, I would not get an Empress for the mother, because the Empress will be divine feminine in a twin flame reading. So often I'll get a Queen of Cups or someone who is like that motherly type of energy. Somebody might be upset, okay, because a twin flame has had an argument with them, and before they come in and offer, okay, offer their heart, because we have here the offering, someone offering their heart here. All right. Page of Cups sideways. This is about what's ready to happen. I feel like someone is about ready to have a heart-to-heart conversation, maybe apologize. Somebody is, looks like, I mean, it landed on Divine Masculine, is moving away from an attachment. Okay, that attachment is the devil. The devil is whatever they're moving away from. It can just literally be a negative attachment, okay? This could have been a person who, with the Knight of Wands and the Devil, this, you know, like I said, often they have options, you know? There's two people they're interested in. That might have been the case. And I just want to say, I'm not here to trigger anybody. You see the card Twin Flame came out, or I would not even be speaking about it unless I saw cards about it. And Eight of Swords reverse. So, it does look like Divine Masculine, your divine counterpart or Twin Flame. If this is your reading, because there's lots of Twin Flames out there and it's not everyone's Twin Flame reading, but it does look like they are picking a new path, and it looks like they're in the process. They could even be in the process of opening their heart chakra, okay? But it looks like they're in the process of leaving behind something that it just no longer serves them. It's kept them, if anything, it's kept them stuck, all right? It's kept them from progress, okay? So let's start clarifying here. And again, I see the Queen of Cups is in the reverse, and I see the Page of Cups. There is somebody who does not want this person to return and apologize to you. And if it's not a literal Pisces or water sign, then it is definitely somebody who, you know, has claims on this person. You know, like a motherly figure, gives advice. Seven of Swords, clarifying this, the Five of Swords, right here. Two of Pentacles. Somebody is just not happy with their decision. It seems like the person who's not happy with their decision to come in and apologize is really showing up strong in this. Okay, so I feel like they have some very, very strong emotions. And with that, Queen of Cups reverse twice, even over here or over here, whichever deck it was. Strong emotions. But I feel like this person is determined. Okay, I feel like this person, if this is someone who's already walked away from you or whatever, I feel like this is a person with strong regret. This is a person who might not be going through the best of times right now, okay? This can be a huge argument, all right? Seven of Swords. Somebody could even go against somebody's wishes, all right? So if somebody did not want you and this person together, somebody could just go behind someone's back and just do what they're going to do anyway. But I see an argument first, and then I see a Seven of Swords. So it's like, even if somebody threatens to cut someone off, you know, I'm going to cut you off. I'm going to cut you off. And sometimes that does happen, you know, arguments, all kinds of things happen in these twin flame connections. Ultimately, so many things happen to keep twins apart. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. High Priestess, again, Pisces, Virgo energy. Somebody could have that in their chart, or it could be those signs that are involved. Doesn't really matter. Six of Pentacles reverse. All right. They don't want this person to reach out to you, but the Six of Pentacles is in the upright. And in this instance, the way these cards are depicted, this person is going to reach out. If this is your reading, okay? Now, this never means wait. This never means, oh, thank you, you know, for confirming. I'm going to wait a little longer. It never means wait. Twin flame connections never happen when somebody waits on the twin flame. You must live your divine purpose. With them, without them. Doesn't matter. Trust me, I learned that lesson the hard way. And I would not sit here and feed you. I would not sit here and put smoke and mirrors, okay, in front of you. You always must live in your divine purpose. Meditation is a big part of that process for a person in the Yin energy, divine feminine energy. Tell me about the Knight of Wands in the reverse. We have the Nine of Swords and the Sun. Somebody really wants this sun with you, or somebody really wants this happiness with you. All right, it's a happy card. Also a card of Leo. Someone could have Leo in their chart, Sagittarius in their chart with the Knight of Wands. But this is somebody who's thinking about the long term, not the short term. And this could also be a person who has a lot of Jupiter in their chart, because this is Sagittarius. And also in astrology this week, Jupiter is highlighted. Okay, so somebody could be thinking about the long term, all right, and not the short term. And it seems like the long term involves you. Heart of the reading, this Emperor. Tell me about this Emperor. It's a astrology card of Aries, but every single zodiac can be an Emperor, because not every single divine masculine is an Aries, all right? It's just the zodiac they put with that card. Three of Cups reverse. And it highly looks like somebody is, wanting to hang up their other options, all right? Wanting to let go of other options. And like I said, in twin flame dynamics, it's very common. Age difference, very common. Cultural differences. There are things that are overcome, okay? And sometimes the example of the twin flames is to show people in the world by example of how love conquers all. So in other words, you overcome your differences. You overcome comparisons. You overcome gossip, because open heart chakra, okay? Love conquers all. Unconditional love here. But it's going to sit wrong with somebody, and I feel like it's a motherly type figure, or someone controlling, okay, near them. This might be somebody who has changed, has grown, going from somebody who was dating, having options, to wanting to settle down. And if there's someone who's not approving of it, it might be like a common thing would be like, well, you're too young for them, or you guys are from different backgrounds, they'll never understand our culture, different religions. You'd be surprised, okay? It's all out there. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. That's this, I feel like, a conversation. Six of Wands, Page of Wands. Somebody wants to reach out here, but they haven't. Somebody wants to say something, but they haven't. But with the Six of Wands up here, I feel like that they will get to say it. But this could also be a person, like I said, they could have a lot of fire or Jupiter in their chart, or you do. But it's also that scenario of maybe somebody was just used to getting a lot of attention, and they were confused. Though I don't see a confusion card here, but it's come out in previous readings. Tell me about the Page of Cups sideways. Hangman, Pisces energy. Ace of Wands reverse. Strong Pisces coming out here. And it seems like the Pisces, if there's a Pisces involved, it seems like a Pisces is against it. All right, Chariot in reverse. Okay, so this heart-to-heart conversation has not happened yet. Cancer energy with that. Cancer energy, strong right there. Somebody might be telling this person, give it time, don't reach out to them, but somebody's ready. Somebody's ready to man up, woman up. Somebody is in the right energy to say what they want to say. Tell me about the Devil. It is Capricorn energy. Does not have to be a Capricorn. It's sideways. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is upright twice, and somebody might be telling you that they've changed. Literally, somebody could be leaving the dark night of the soul. We have Virgo, Aquarius right there, and the Devil reverse, Capricorn reverse. But somebody is fleeing the Devil, which means they're just leaving the energy that no longer serves them. And that energy that no longer serves them is the energy that was either keeping them afraid to be with you, keeping them from settling down, whatever it is. That's what's leaving. The Devil reverse and sideways. To clarify the Devil right here, someone looking toward Aquarius, literally Virgo looking toward Aquarius, Ultimately, we have this Eight of Swords in the reverse that talks about a release. Maybe someone's going to be released from a situation that's been, you know, oppressive to them. A lot of swords in case somebody was, you know, confined in some kind of way. Three of Swords. Hopefully, I did see the Four of Swords want to come out. Hopefully, I don't think it's the case, but hopefully, whatever this is painful. All right, somebody's letting go of something painful. So it's like going against a family member that they've always trusted and listened to, and it's painful to go in another direction. I don't see the Death card. I did see the Four of Swords card want to come out, and it's usually healing, but it's also rest. So sometimes it can be associated with putting someone to rest. So hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully someone didn't have to go out that way, all right, before someone could talk to you. But I feel like it's more or less, it's painful for them to let go of a person who's against it, or to not follow their advice, because it doesn't mean they're letting go. It just means they're not going in the direction of their wishes. Whoever this Queen of Cups reverse is twice, they're not listening to them. This person is going to listen to their own intuition when it comes to you, and it's bringing them in because they're listening to their own intuition. They've done a lot of thinking about it here. All right, we're going to close out with an angel oracle. For some of you, you have a twin flame returning. For some of you. All right, so let's see what we're going to close out with. We have Opal, and it says, your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well, cared for by God and angels. So maybe some of you, you know, it depends on, you know, we have the children card come out. We have the sun card come out. Maybe some of you are going to have a child with a twin flame, but I feel like this card just came out for a reason. Just know that if you have your children here on earth or at home, if you're worried about your children, wondering about them, that's a card of confirmation that they're being well cared for. Okay? All right, guys. I love you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for returning, and namaste, my friends.